catch.
Jump! Come on, jump! Jump,
Can you state your name and spell it out for me, please?
Hello, I'm Phillip Blanks, Phillipblanks.
All right. And then before we get started here, Phil and I actually know each other. I'm a football coach at Saddleback College. And he was with our team in 2016. And from what I remember of you, Phil, is you bring that kind of military leadership to the team, and a hard worker and extremely high character player to have on our team. So it was.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was cool having you back then.
Thank you.
Can you just elaborate a little bit on your military and football background for me?
Kalamazoo Central High School in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Played varsity for 2 years, and then I played 2 years before that, freshman JV. I love football, and it was always my lifelong dream to go to the NFL, play Division I ball, play in front of thousands of screaming fans, and get drafted and make it to the NFL, have a Hall of Fame career. But God had other plans in store for me, and but it was such a blessing to play at Saddleback, because I got a taste of college football and just the treatment and plays, everything. Like, it was wonderful, humbling experience, and I'll never forget it. Like, I did live my dream of playing college football, and that's one thing I have learned in life, is that you need to be specific with your goals. And but I just said I wanted to play college football, and I got that. So, but I can't complain. And when I went to the military, what was that?
Go ahead.
When I went to the military, I joined the Marine Corps in 2012, and I was an 0411, and that's a maintenance management specialist. I did logistics. I would order parts for broken equipment, vehicles, radios, weapons, things like that. Went on 2 tours of deployment overseas, and that was a humbling experience. I definitely changed, and that made me a better person. And I really have a lot of respect on the military and the Marine Corps, especially because it made me who I am today. That was a part of it, who I am today, and learned a lot. It was a humbling experience. I'm a better person, and I credit football, God, and the Marine Corps for helping me save that young boy's life on Friday.
Where were you stationed as a Marine?
Camp Pendleton, California.
And then how did you discover Saddleback football?
I was in Australia, actually, but was getting ready. I was preparing myself for the transition to get out, and of course I wanted to pursue my dream of playing college football. So I emailed just about every junior college in Southern California, and Saddleback was the most receptive. They wanted to give me a fair chance. It was no hesitation on, do you have film, who are you coming from? They just say, we'll give you a fair shot, come try out. And that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to let the play speak for itself. So that's what I wanted to do. You guys went to the state championship the year before, so I wanted to go compete with the best, see what I had.
Nice. So did this incident with the child, what was the date that happened?
July 3rd, 2020.
Okay.
Around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Can you kind of walk me through the events of that day?
So I was at a friend's house getting ready for a workout. I was on the couch on my phone, just chilling, waiting, and I hear a lot of commotion going on outside. I thought people were fighting, but they were all looking in a certain direction, and that looked odd to me. So I waited. I just kept looking in the window, and then finally somebody yelled that there was a fire, and I scrambled and grabbed all the things that I could that were mine. Looked for my shoes, but I couldn't find them, so I just ran down the steps barefoot. And immediately when I got down from the steps, I started looking for work, like who needs help, like where do I need to be at right now. And as that was going on, people were screaming. There was a lady, Rachel was screaming, and yeah, it was a horrific scene, honestly. And I set my things down by the dumpster, and that's when you see me run into the video. I was locked in on the baby in the balcony because I heard people yelling, "Throw the kids down, throw the kids down." And that just prompted me and made me react to run over there. And honestly, the guy who was over there, no disrespect to him, but it looked like he wasn't going to catch him. So I wanted to get over there because I had the confidence in myself to do it.
What was going through your mind as the baby was coming down?
Focus. I had a blank mind, honestly. I was just so locked in and focused on making the catch. It was silent, and like I had just tunnel vision on the baby.
Yeah.
I just seen him get launched, and I didn't see anything. It was so crazy. I didn't see anything but him in the air. Didn't hear anything in that moment, and he just fell directly in my arms, and he landed right here in my head. And we looked at each other, and I looked at him right in eye to eye, and like we had this instant connection, and it was like a universal connection, and I'll never forget it. Like that moment changed my life. He knew that he was saved, and after we made that connection, he started screaming and crying, and I got him out of there. I just needed to extract him, get him out, get him to safety, and that's what I did. But a credit to the man in the video because he did help me with his car. Like he allowed me to put the baby in his front seat until the ambulance came.
So there was no first responders there yet when you did cut? Okay. Did the baby have any injuries or anything?
Yes, things I'll never forget. His skin falling off, bleeding, screaming. It was traumatic, but I feel like the military and security training prepared my mind to see that. So I was able to fulfill the mission and get it done.
There was a second child there. Where did that child escape at?
So there is another hero. His name is D'Artan Alexander. He is a man that lives here in Phoenix as well, and he's my hero in my eyes. Honestly, that man ran into the building while it was on fire, and he grabbed an 8-year-old daughter while she was on the ground, and he picked her up, and he said that he tried to get Rachel, but she was busy getting her son out, and that's when I called him. So while that was going on, he was in the actual apartment grabbing the daughter. So shout out to him. He deserves a lot of credit and recognition as well. He's just as hero as me.
All right. And do you have any message for the family or?
We spoke yesterday. I love you guys. We're family now. I'm always here for you. Like, don't ever think that just because when the hype dies down, that we go our separate ways. I want to be involved in the kids' lives and in your guys' lives, and I genuinely mean that.
All right, Phil. Thank you for your time.